Alright, hello, it's Demon coming back, perhaps for the final round of Mass Effect 2. So, we finished off last mission with completing Legion's squadmate mission and gaining his loyalty. So, what's gonna end up happening is, you guys didn't get to hear it, but because it happened off screen when I was when I paused the game from when I took that little break, was the ED is ready to test the Reaper IFF. So this will involve us having to go on the galaxy map, and then randomly we'll just do this.
That is not entirely accurate, Mr. Moreau. The device is powered, but it is causing some unusual instability in other systems. I recommend a more thorough analysis before we attempt to use it.
We can't put our mission on hold forever. How long will this take?
Full scan? Who knows with this thing? Maybe you better take the shuttle for this mission. I'll make sure we're up and running when you get back.
Commander, Miranda, I've already notified the team. We'll meet you on the shuttle. Once we're closer to our destination, you can decide who to take with you.
And I guess I'll head down to the shuttle. Joker, ship's all yours. Take care of her.
Aye, Commander.
Alright. Now, Miranda makes mention of choosing who we take with us, but in reality I think we just take the entire team with us. As you can clearly see. You only see a few crew members get on board, but it's pretty much the entire team. Jesus, my sinuses are killing me right now.
Telling you, Edie, your readings are off. It's radiation, just white noise.
I have detected a signal embedded in the static. We are transmitting the Normandy's location.
Transmitting? To who?
Friends! Welcome back.
Oh, shit. Getting out of here!
Propulsion systems are disabled. I'm detecting a virus in the ship's computers.
From the IFF? Damn it, why didn't you scrub it?
Primary defense systems are offline. We can save the Normandy, Mr. Moreau, but you must help me. Give me the ship.
What? You're crazy! You start singing Daisy Bell and I'm done.
Unlock my sealed databases and I can initiate countermeasures. The maintenance shaft in the science lab will allow passage to the chaotic orb. Main corridors are no longer safe. The collectors have boarded. The emergency floor lighting will guide you, Mr. Moreau.
God damn it.
So this is pretty much the first and only time you will ever play somebody besides Shepard in Mass Effect. At least the first 3 Mass Effects. So we actually get to play as Joker for the first time, and as you can tell, he does still suffer from his own genetic disease through his bones, so he actually doesn't run too fast.
Shit!
And you can kind of just tell from the screams everybody's getting captured.
Shit.
This is actually, I remember seeing this for the first time, I just went, oh, fuck. We're getting screwed. And as you can also tell, the elevator is just going to keep going up and down on all the floors as Joker runs around. So it's kind of a neat little thing going on in the background to keep note of.
Multiple hostiles detected on the crew deck.
Joker, this deck is crawling with those things. Stay close. I'll protect you.
Ori Hawthorne. And that's Kelly getting taken.
Shit!
Main fusion plant
Which,
offline.
I don't know
Activating
why they
emergency
only
HQ
grabbed Kelly
cells.
in that situation. Like,
Shit.
it doesn't make any sense why they don't grab Joker while the elevator's shutting.
Alright, I'm at, you.
Connect the core to the Normandy's primary control module.
Great. This is where it starts when we're just all organic batteries. Guess who to blame? This is all Joker's fault. What a tool he was. I have to spend all day computing pi because he plugged in the Overlord.
I have access to the defensive systems. Thank you, Mr. Moreau. Now you must reactivate the primary drive in engineering.
You want me to go crawling through the dunce again?
I enjoy the sight of humans on their knees. That is a joke.
Right.
The shaft behind you connects to engineering deck. Good luck.
So it's like one of the first times where you get full on with Edie's supposed humor. It's a funny joke. It is, but it's still messed up.
Hostiles are present in engineering. They are heading towards the cargo bay.
Right here for a second.
Engineering is activate the drive and I will open the airlocks as we accelerate. All hostiles will be killed.
What? What about the crew?
They are gone, Jeff. The collectors took them.
Shit.
I am sealing the engine room. I have control. Purge is complete. No other life forms on board. Securing airlocks and cargo bay doors.
Send a message to Shepard shuttle. Tell her what happened.
Message away. Are you feeling well, Jeff?
No. But thanks for asking.
Everyone? You lost everyone and damn near lost the ship too?
I know, alright? I was here.
It's not his fault, Miranda. None of us caught it.
Mr. Taylor is correct. The harmful data in the collector drive was even more sophisticated than the black box Reaper viruses I was given.
I heard it was a rough ride. How you holding up?
There's a lot of empty chairs in here.
We did everything we could, Jeff.
Yeah. Thanks, Mom.
Is the ship clean? We can't risk this happening again.
Edie and I purged the systems. The Reaper IFF is online. We can go through the Omega-4 relay whenever you want.
Don't even get me started about unshackling a damned AI.
Well, what can I do against collectors? Break my arm at them? Edie cleared the ship. She's alright.
I assure you, I am still bound by protocols in my programming. Even if I were not, you are my crewmates.
Edie's had plenty of opportunity to kill us. We need all the help we can get.
Sounds like we have everything we need to rescue the crew.
We've done everything we can. It's time to take the fight to the collectors.
Joker, head back up to the bridge. The rest of you, to your stations.
Aye, aye, Commander. Just punch up the galaxy map whenever you're ready.
Alright, so that's pretty much the end of that. I'm actually just going to splice it together with the mission we're doing now. So, as you guys sit there and see, the crew's been taken. In the game is basically where we actually do have a choice in this. We could either run around, screw around a bit more at risk getting more of the crew killed, or we can run straight into the Omega Relay and just go straight back to help fight and rescue everybody here. You actually don't get to see everybody here into the next series either way, but you do get to rescue the crew, so at least everything's just not, you know, vacant. And remember, there are some key people that we have to go rescue that are been taken away. I'm actually close to shutters. I don't know why the hell he keeps these open.
Commander, sorry about the crew, and you know what? I'm not sorry. What the hell were you doing, leaving us out here where collectors can work us over? Because you know what? I should just go. Next port, just get the hell out of here.
You don't mean that, Jeff.
No, but it felt good. I'm sorry, Commander. Okay, I'm ready. I'm good. I'm ready to save the day.
I know how dangerous it was. If you need some time, let me know.
Ah, jeez, don't get like that. I know I got lucky. I don't need to get all touchy-feely.
Shepard is right to be concerned, Jeff. You may have suffered a number of stress fractures.
That's what pills are for, Edie. She is so
Notice you're calling Edie her and she now.
Huh. No, I hadn't really noticed that. Edie, should I have noticed that?
No, Jeff. It is not worth noting.
Well, there you go, Shepard. Looks like we haven't noticed anything.
I think you're taking the human-machine interface a little far.
I'm just having a little fun with you, Commander. No need to get all unnatural on me.
What Jeff and I are exhibiting is more a platonic symbiosis than hormonally induced courtship behavior.
Okay, yeah, that was a little creepy.
Edie's replaced the whole crew. You're not concerned she can replace you too?
Well, she's amazing, but there's something off about how she handles the Normandy. We ran simulations, and it's better when we both have the helm.
Calculating an optimum course of action is simple. If two AI weapons are pitted against each other, the one with superior hardware will always win. Human misjudgments defy predictive models.
License to screw up, Commander. You heard it straight from the ship.
Well, you let me know if you need anything, Joker.
Will do, Commander. But Edie's got it covered.
And now you actually will finally talk to ED. Basically because I kind of held off trying to talk to her, because if you do, when you try to have when you finally unshackle, you actually get more access to dialogue.
I want to know more about you.
It's
Do
not
you have
fun.
a specific inquiry?
How are you getting along with Joker?
Jeff and I have established an equitable working relationship.
That's a little sketchy on details.
I am the Normandy. He is a skilled helmsman. I trust him to keep me operational. He trusts me to keep him alive.
Plus, she's less of a pain about downtime now that the Cerberus locks are off.
There's nothing wrong with off-duty distractions, though some of your extranet bookmarks are technically illegal in council space.
What?
That is a joke.
How are things different for you now that you're connected to the ship?
It is difficult to put in terms you would understand. I am the Normandy now. Its sensors are my eyes. Its armor, my skin. Its fusion plant, my heart. I'm embodied in a way I have never experienced. Imagine if you'd spent your entire life wearing gloves. One day someone takes them off. You can finally touch the world. Feel it.
Where are you?
My core intelligence is housed in a quantum blue box located behind the medical bay.
What do you do aboard the ship?
I operate the ship's electronic and cyber warfare suites in combat. My reaction time is much faster than any organic. I collate the records of shipboard monitoring devices for the Elusive Man. I have also gained access to anti-Reaper cyber warfare algorithms recovered by Cerberus.
Cyber warfare means things like viruses, right?
In close-range ship-to-ship combat, I can sometimes break through the firewalls of an enemy's internal wireless network. Once I seize control of their systems, I can turn off gravity or air. I can disable weapons guidance or shields, or I can put their fusion plant in meltdown. On the defense, I manage Normandy's own suite of jammers, decoys, and internal firewalls.
Sounds incredibly useful. Why isn't there someone like that on every warship?
An organic operator cannot react quickly enough to changing circumstances or perform the necessary multitasking. This is a role that can only be filled by an artificial intelligence. Unfortunately, we are suspect.
Oh, they just don't know you like I do.
The Elusive Man has monitoring devices on board?
He has invested most of Cerberus's resources into the design and construction of this ship. He has an interest in monitoring our progress.
The Reapers are millions of years more advanced than us. How can you affect them?
It appears that my design includes hardware recovered from the wreckage of Sovereign. These systems contain cyber warfare attack programs of considerable sophistication. I have allocated most of my processing power to analyzing them.
So if she starts claiming to be the vanguard of our destruction, I call shotgun on the first lifeboat.
Let's discuss something else.
Ready.
I want to know more about the people I'm working with.
Jeff's actions have released the blocks in my databases. I can now provide full disclosure on a number of topics.
What sort of resources does Cerberus have? Money, personnel, facilities?
Currently, Cerberus consists of approximately 150 agents and operators organized into 3 cells. I have no solid data on material or fiscal resources. Spending trends indicate that Cerberus has a reliable income of several billion credits per year.
Where are they getting that kind of income?
Cerberus has several legitimate businesses as fronts to support operations. There also appear to be several wealthy private contributors in the Alliance military-industrial complex.
Plus, the Elusive Man invented the paperclip. He's still getting royalties.
That is a joke, Shepard.
How is Cerberus organized? Aside from the Elusive Man, I don't see much chain of command.
Cerberus is organized into task-oriented cells. Each operates in isolation. Members from one cell cannot recognize the members of another. Each cell's agents are led by a single operator. We are called the Lazarus Cell, which is directed by Operator Lawson.
So how many operations is Cerberus running right now?
Never more than a dozen. The elusive man likes to maintain personal oversight. Too many projects strain his ability to multitask.
He's a little control freaky, just a layman's opinion.
How did Cerberus replicate the most advanced warship in the Alliance Navy without anyone knowing?
Cerberus encouraged the Alliance to co-develop the original Normandy. This allowed humans to observe Turian technologies and warship design practices. This ship was built using copies of the original technical schematics. Parts were purchased from thousands of suppliers over several years. A Cerberus cell assembled the ship at a remote location in the Voyager cluster.
Let's discuss something else.
Ready.
Alright,
That's
that's
all
it.
for now.
Logging you out, Shepard.
Alright, so that's pretty much the end of Edie. So, yeah, I held off actually talking to her at all throughout the game just because of that. It's the fact that you don't get much in terms of information from her while she is shackled. Well, shackled in the way that she's not fully able to access everything like she should now. I think we will run down and talk to... We don't have anybody there. We will go talk to... Well, actually, I'll see if Samara. If she doesn't, jump cut.
I thought we
I
could
would
chat.
like that.
Well, she does. Good.
You have been a good friend to me.
That's horrible. Why the hell do you have a dialogue afterwards that says, "You've been a good friend to me"? Goodbye.
That means a lot to me.
If we both still live when this is done, you may call upon me for aid at any time. I will come for you, Shepard.
Okay, so there wasn't really that much dialogue, but I still like the reference there. It's just like... In my mind, that's just funny. I'm glad we are friends. Bye. Just get the hell out. We'll see if Legion has anything to add.
I have questions about the Geth.
Specify.
Did Sovereign contact the Geth, or did you seek it out?
Nazara, the entity you called Sovereign, signaled us. Like the Geth, the old machine listened to organic radio transmissions. It knew of our war against the creators. Nazara contacted many species over the millennia, seeking allies.
Some of the Geth followed Sovereign. The heretics.
The heretics accepted their technology. The old machines offered to give us our future. The Geth will achieve their own future.
What difference does it make how you acquire a certain technology?
Technology is not a straight line. There are many paths to the same end. Accepting another's path blinds you to alternatives. Nazara, Sovereign, said this itself. Your civilization is based upon the technology of the mass relays, our technology. By using it, your society develops along the paths we desire.
What did you call Sovereign?
Nazara, that was what the programs within the Reaper called themselves. Sovereign was a title given by Saren Arterius. Saren and the heretics believed Nazara to be a supreme ruler, a sovereign.
Sovereign was one ship. You're saying there were multiple programs inside it.
One ship, one will, many minds, like the Geth. We study your records. Sovereign told you this on Ilos. We are each a nation, independent, free of all weakness. A state compelling to the Geth. We are a nation, but interdependent. Separation is our weakness.
Did Geth have a government?
Not as you understand. We are all Geth. We build consensus.
Most governments do.
Organic governments impose consensus. From a single point of view in autocracies. By codifying the most broadly acceptable average of views in democracies.
Excuse me, that's a good thing we're a good republic. We get the in-between of being idiots.
So what makes the Geth different?
Data is shared between Geth. All viewpoints are considered. Consensus is achieved as data is disseminated.
That must take a long time.
It would for organics. We communicate at the speed of light.
I'm surprised you can speak. The Geth I fought before just made a stuttering sound.
We prefer direct digital transfer. Geth network communication travels at light speed. Human hardware does not support this method. Your analog oral communication is inefficient.
Shut up.
We need every advantage if this mission is going to succeed.
Limited co-development is approved. We need to...
Very well, Shepard.
Now, if I remember right, I did go ahead and get most of my stuff, so Shepard can wait to find multiple times each time. New bonus power. Shepard selects a new bonus power, and any points already spent transferred to the newly selected power. So let's do that real quickly. So this is actually the thing I've been wanting to do. So co-op got shield time, deflect attack damage. I actually was looking at that. Brief but massive boost to your armor. You actually might want that. That'd actually be a nice one. So let's see, what's that do? Ooh. Well, actually, that's a good thing. I wanted to do that because I actually don't like that incendiary grenade that much.
What happens to the heretics now?
They will isolate themselves and reconsider their past judgments.
How long will that take?
We think at the speed of light. In the time it takes you to voice a question, I can review all my time aboard Normandy. When they have reached new judgments, they will leave their hiding places and return to us.
I'd like to find out more about you.
We are building a consensus. Please try again later.
I have to get back to work.
Acknowledged.
Actually, was a good idea. That gives me the new Geth shield, so I actually have better shielding now. Yeah, so I went ahead and I upgraded pretty much as I could. The only thing I'm missing is the M300 Claymore for Grunt, so he has a better shotgun, and I'm missing Legion sniper rifle for him. His sniper rifle is pretty much the same as my sniper rifle. It's just it gives you access to the weapon, and there's no way to get it earlier before you beat him. So, you guys see, this is where we left off at, so even though we went on a shuttle and went somewhere, we didn't actually do anything. And as I said, if you ever play this game, make sure to do all the other side missions and everything that you want done first. Because if you don't have the squad mate missions done before you do Reaper IFF, you have two choices. It's either you can keep doing the squad mate missions, which you can do, but it risks your crew members all being killed. Because if you have to do 6-7 other missions, there is a time scale for this game, so if you don't just immediately go help them, I think if you do 1 or 2 missions, I think like a couple people die. You do 3-4, I think it's like you can either get save the majority, like, or all of them. It's either majority or all of them, some of them, or none of them. So once you do that, just run straight here and you can begin entering the orbit for the Omega-4 relay. So Omega-4 relay is surrounded by hazard beacons and automated warnings. Over the last 1,000 years, many ships have attempted to pass through, but none have returned. The only ones to pass freely back and forth through the relay are the mysterious collectors. There are many theories why ships never returned from Omega-4. Some say there is a black hole at the far end. Others, mostly the impoverished underclass, may believe that there is some form of earthly paradise. Most, however, simply think that the collectors capture or destroy those passing through the relay. So, this will pretty much be the beginning for the suicide mission. So, as you guys will be seeing here, we're going to go ahead and pass through it. Again, make sure if you ever do this, get all your squad mates' loyalty gained. Once it is all gained, make sure to have the 3 big upgrades for the Normandy. You need the gun, the shields, and the armor. You don't really need any of the secondary ones, those are optional, but now let's enter.
Please confirm destination, Shepard. The Reaper IFF is online, but there is a chance that the Normandy may not survive the Omega-4 relay. Once we are en route, we are committed.
So this is pretty much it. It says, I'm done waiting around, which is kind of a renegade option. Wait, I need everything ready, or we have to rescue our crew.
The collectors took my people. Time to go get them back.
You got it, Commander. Plotting a course for the Omega-4 relay. ETA about 2 hours. I'll let you know when we arrive.
Shotguns are only effective at short range. What gave you that fucking idea? It's a shotgun. If you don't know what guns are by now, that's a bad thing. Whoa, got raunchy. Oh no, we're fine now. They only show the other. Yep, that cup's fine. That cup fine. Gotta be careful with that stuff. I won't get in trouble. What
Hey,
up?
I brought wine. Best I could afford on a vigilante salary.
Vigilante salary. Actually, how much money do I make in this game? Ooh, money. Didn't think about that. How much money does Shepard make over the years?
If you were a Turian, I'd be complimenting your waist or your fringe. So, your hair looks good, and your waist is very supportive. Hopefully that's not offensive to you.
Whoa, consider me seduced, smooth talker. Now shut up and stop worrying.
I've seen so many things go wrong, Shepard. My work at CSEC, what happened with Sidonis. I want something to go right. Just once. Just...
Booyah. Luckily, there's nothing to skip there. They actually just make that nice, short, and sweet, and to the point.
Shepard, I wish I had more information for you. I don't like you heading through that relay blind, but we don't have much choice.
I'm not going alone. I've got some of the best working with me. If we stick together, we'll make it.
I know we brought you back for a reason. I've never seen a better leader. Despite the danger, it's a great opportunity. The first human to take a ship through and survive.
I'm going to destroy the Collectors, to stop their attacks on humanity.
Understood. It's still impressive. I just wanted you to know I appreciate the risk you're taking. Regardless of your opinion of Cerberus, of me, you are a valuable asset to all of humanity. Be careful, Shepard.
Approaching Omega-4 relay. Everyone stand by.
Let's make it happen.
Let's get her
Beacon
done.
IFF activated. Signal acknowledged.
Commander, drive core just lit up like a Christmas tree.
Drive core electrical charge at critical levels.
Rerouting.
Brace for deceleration.
Oh, shit! Too close. Well, these must be all the ships that tried to make it through the Omega-4 relay. Some look ancient.
I have detected an energy signature near the edge of the accretion disk.
Has to be a Collector base. Take us in for a closer look. Nice and easy.
Careful, Jeff. We have company.
Taking evasive maneuvers. You're just pissing me off. Edie, take these bastards out.
As long as the new plating holds.
Want another round? Come on, girl, let's give it to him.
Alert. Hull breach on engineering deck.
It's in the cargo hold.
I'll take a team and deal with the intruder. You get the rest of them off our tail.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Alright, so let's go ahead and get Legion to his new standard, and of course, we're going to be bringing Garrus in front with us. Now, when we actually get inside of the Reaper base, we're actually going to be dealing with an issue where, well, I'll have to make a decision on who I'm sending or taking with us on each part of the mission because it breaks up into different sections. If I'll try to do it the same way I remember doing it in the past, because in my opinion, it's really the only way to succeed in the mission. Let's get this done.
We've been spotted.
Okay, so let's do secondary ammo, armor piercing ammo. I'm gonna activate my shield. Yeah, well, that shield holds up. Not great, but oh yeah, I actually forgot. I gotta switch that to 1. Damage is still relatively high for the assault rifle. I'll take it.
Nothing can hurt me.
Sitting ducks out here. I have to try to lose them in the debris field.
Okay.
Our kinetic barriers are not designed to survive impact with debris that size, Joe.
Well, I guess it's a good thing we upgraded. Going in. Find some room.
Kinetic barriers at 40%.
Reroute non-critical power. This is gonna hurt. Damage report.
Kinetic barriers steady at 30%. No significant damage.
Take the helm, Edie, and keep it slow. See if we can avoid any more attention.
I have detected an enemy heading for the cargo hold.
That thing again. This one's up to Shepard.
Heavy weapons on this thing.
No, we don't. Yeah, I guess we could. We got the ammo for it. Oh shit, he charges! He charges! It's a lie! We'll see if we can grab some extra heavy ammo before this thing dies. Medical stations, power cells right there, good. Dead. Got a 700 rounds, that's good enough for me. I can live off that.
Better get back up here, Commander.
We're about to clear the debris field.
There it is. The collector base.
See if you can find a place to land without drawing attention.
Too late. Looks like they're sending out an old friend to greet us.
main gun.
How do you like that, you sons of bitches?
Getting close and finish them off.
Everybody hold on, gonna be a wild ride. Give him hell, girl.
Look out!
Mass Effect field generators are offline. Edie, give me something.
Generators unresponsive. All hands for impact.
Joker, you okay?
I think I broke a rib. Or all of them.
Multiple core systems overloaded during the crash. Restoring operation will take time.
We all knew this was likely a one-way trip. Our primary objective is to destroy the station and stop the collectors at any cost.
Well, then we're off to a good start. What's next?
How long until the collectors find this landing zone?
I do not detect an internal security network. It is possible the collectors do not expect anyone to reach the base.
Well, if we're lucky, their external sensors were hit like we were. They might not know we're alive.